Now, isn't that a beauty, huh? That is a Morgellon. Look at this detail. Do you know where I'm filming this off? You know, these Morgellenskis that you're seeing here, I'm filming is of the paper towel that I used for when I had those bleedings behind my right ear. You know, I plowed out those micro eggs, and then depending how much it was bleeding, I then used this paper towel to stop the bleeding eventually, and to also push off some further micro eggs that may be there. And yeah, this is the result, you know. Like, this is after I kept on using it, and before it dried, I put it inside of a plastic bag, you know, just in case. And yeah, look at this. This it's covered with these things. So and you guys also know that as soon as after a wound is beginning to heal, it's being covered or invaded from these Morgellon strings or gondolians. So I wonder how my skull is going to look like. The scalp, where I've scratched them off, where I plowed them off, you know, that's how it was. Look at these guys. So more to the right. Actually, I'm doing this because I want to find those micro eggs eventually, because I'm sure there will be some on it. You know, and such a big piece of sheet of paper towel is pretty big to look at. So the darker ones are where more blood is logical. So look at this. And this sheet is covered with it, you know, because you saw that as soon as I pulled out those eggs, and they were on my finger and underneath my fingernail and wherever, you know, you always saw there Morgellon strings. And I might as well do a breath test. Whoops, it's hard to hold here. A breath test to see if they're still alive. Why shouldn't they be, right? So I'm going to hold it like that. Whoops. Makes it sharp a little bit, so something like this. Okay. 3, 2. Have to get. There he is. 1. One more time. Seems to be bending, isn't it? Blowing a little bit cold air to to get the fog cleared. Here also some. These ones I'm going to do also some, giving them some hot air to see what's happening. Well, they did move. So even from the side, from here, I can see Morgellons. Now going towards the more reddish area. I can really smell them. I have to clear a little bit the fog off. To check all of this is going to be quite some work. I have to make it a little bit brighter or darker. This this paper is covered with it, you know. So I guess those itches were also those guys' fault when they were drilling themselves into the flesh, tissue, wherever, you know. Okay, the other way around, so. Look like snakes. Come on, get sharp. There it is. Again.